Let's get our head around some of the confusing coffee terminology that's out there. Whether you make coffee at home or you're about to become a barista, there's a lot of lingo that you need to know. Today we're going to cover off some of the basics so that you can get best started on your coffee journey. Today we're going to cover off the espresso machine, the coffee grinder, and some of these tools you see here in front of you. Let's start with the espresso machine. First, we'll start off with the group head. This is the heart of the machine. The hot water gets pumped from inside your boilers through the group head so you can extract beautiful espresso. Then, inside the group head, you'll find your portafilter. You remove the portafilter from your group head, and this is what you fill up with your coffee. And this part inside your portafilter is called the basket, and this is what you fill with your coffee grounds. And your basket can also be removed from your portafilter so that you can clean it. Speaking of cleaning, you've also got a different basket called the blind basket. And you notice that this one has no holes. You just pop it inside your portafilter and then you place it inside your group head. This will allow you to clean the machine with a technique called back flushing. Because there are no holes in this basket, the water pushes down but then gets pushed back up into the group head to help clean it out. At the end of your day or shift, you can even put some espresso cleaner inside your blind basket so that when you back flush, it gives it a really deep clean. The next thing that we're going to be looking at is the steam one. And you guessed it, this is the part of the machine that'll help us steam and texture our milk. One thing that you need to remember when making coffee is to always purge your steam one before and after steaming milk. Purging is when you turn on your steam one quickly, and that's going to remove any excess water that's built up inside your steam one. Next, we're going to move on to the grinder. Now, on most at-home grinders and commercial grinders, you're going to have this part on top that's called the hopper, and this is where you store your beans. Then, as you use your grinder, the beans fall down into the burrs where it smashes and crushes them up into a fine powder. The burrs are the component of this machine that literally grind the beans. You'll generally have a grinder with either a flat burr or conical burr set. And on every grinder, you're gonna find a way to change the grind setting. Ours is on the side of the machine here. It'll often be either numbered or have notches so that you can adjust more accurately. And it allows you to grind coarser or finer. Coarser is when you're gonna have larger particles and water can more easily flow through them. And as you grind finer, you're gonna get smaller coffee particles, which will slow down the flow rate of water as you extract. Finally, the coffee comes out of the chute and into your basket. The amount of coffee that's inside your basket is called your dose. So you might use that in a sentence by saying, I'm aiming for a 21 gram dose inside of my basket. And finally, let's cover off some of the basic tools that you're gonna use while making espresso. Once your basket is full of coffee, you'll wanna place it on a tamp mat. This is the protective device we use on the corner of our benches to make sure that we don't do any damage. Then you wanna grab your tamp, and this is the device we use to press down our coffee and compact it. Once you've extracted your coffee and you're just left with a wet puck in your basket, you'll want to come to what we call a knock box or a knock bin. Why is it called a knock box, I hear you ask? That's why. And finally, we have the milk jug or milk pitcher. These come in multiple range of sizes, so you can steam everything from one coffee all the way to multiple large coffees. That covers off just about everything for today. Hopefully that terminology helps you get started on your barista journey. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to learn more terminology or just learn more barista tips. Coffee up.